How's it going, everybody? My name is Ian and you are watching the Drive MX5 channel, and today we're going to be doing a full transmission fluid and rear tail shaft seal replacement on my 1996 Mazda Miata. Now this process should be the same for all NA and MB Miatas. Those are the ones made from 1990 to 2005. So we're gonna need a couple of 14mm wrenches, or at least one wrench, and then a socket and a ratchet. This is to remove the drive shaft to do the rear tail shaft seal. If you're not replacing that seal, you won't need these wrenches. You'll just need the stuff pictured here. Now to do the transmission fluid itself, you're going to need a crescent wrench to remove and replace the fill bolt. It's a weird square-headed bolt, so you need a crescent wrench or something similar to get that off. And you're going to need a 24mm socket to remove the drain bolt for the transmission. And then I'm running Ford Motorcraft fully synthetic manual transmission fluid. I found this fluid works excellent in these Miatas. A lot of people in the forums and the Facebook groups say the same thing. I've used Redline, I've used Mobil 1, possibly Valvoline, and this seems to do the best. It shifts way smoother with this fluid than with any of the other ones that I just mentioned. I've also heard that AMSOIL works really well in these cars, but I haven't tried it out to confirm. But I know for a fact that this works well, and you can get these the cheapest on Rock Auto right now. They're about 15 something per quart, so it's still kind of expensive, but I think it's well worth the money if you're going to go through this sort of work. And then I forgot to mention this earlier, you're also going to want a drain pan to collect all the old fluid, and then the pump, because we're going to have to use this to put the new fluid into the transmission. And the capacity for these transmissions is 2.1 quarts of fluid, so make sure you get 3 just to make sure you have enough. And when you go to fill up the transmission, you're going to want to fill it until it starts to come out of the fill bolt. That's how you know it has enough. You don't have to sit here and measure out exactly 2.1 quarts. All right, so hopefully you can see the fill bolt right there. You're going to want to crack that loose first before draining out any of the fluid. And we do this because if you drain out all the fluid and then it ends up you can't remove that fill bolt, maybe it's stripped or for whatever reason won't come out, then you're gonna have a bad day. So make sure you can get that fill bolt out first, and then we can go start draining the fluid. All right, so now while we're waiting for that to all drain out, we can go ahead and remove the drive shaft to remove this rear tail shaft seal. I forgot to mention earlier, again, I'm sorry, you're gonna need a flathead screwdriver or something similar, maybe a hook, to pry this out once we get the drive shaft removed. But the drive shaft is pretty simple. You just have 4 14mm bolts here on the end. I don't know if the camera's picking those up or not, but those are super simple to remove. Mine are already loosened up mostly, I think, so just get those off and drop this side of the drive shaft down, and then just kind of pull the whole piece out with it and follow it out through the back. That seems to be the easiest way to remove it, but be careful with this end here. This is the machined end. You don't want to scratch or mar it up. So just be careful with this one. Don't hit it on anything, and make sure you're careful when you're placing it down on the ground. All right, so here is the old seal. As you can see, it is it's a bit chewed up. So I ended up taking like a little screwdriver. I think it's that one over there, and then a hammer. Just getting the screwdriver in between the seal and the transmission itself up here, and then just lightly tapping it out. And then now we can go ahead and get the new seal in. Let's go ahead and wipe away some of that grease and grime. And then when we go put the new seal in, we're going to want to lubricate all the pieces that go inside the transmission with some transmission fluid. That way the rubber doesn't bind, it doesn't pinch on anything, and we get a nice good seal. You see that spring right there? That's what holds the tension against the drive shaft as it spins. So you want to be very careful that we lubricate everything so that way this slides in and it doesn't knock the spring out of place. All right, so we got the new tail shaft seal in. All of the drivetrain bolts, or drive shaft bolts rather, are tightened up. Make sure to do these in sequences and stages, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that way the drive shaft sits on there nice and straight and flush, and it doesn't get like cockeyed one way or the other. So now we can go ahead and put the drain bolt back on. You want to use a new crush washer because that will really prevent any leaks from happening out of there. And then go ahead and fill up the transmission. All right, so now we've got our little pump set up. It's got an inlet at the top and an outlet here at the bottom. You want to put the inlet hose into the transmission fluid bottle, and then the outlet hose is going to go up there into the fill hole. Just be careful when you're doing this process. Don't pump too quickly, because this fluid is very viscous, it's very thick, it doesn't flow well. So if you try to pump too quickly, you'll kink these lines up, and it won't be a fun time. And then also just make sure that this outlet hose is always inside the transmission. Sometimes it likes to fall out, and then you'll start pumping oil all over your driveway, so that is a bad idea. Just be very careful. It's better to take more time to not have to clean up a mess afterwards. All right, there we go. That's a job well done. Got the drain bolt back on, fill plug is on as well, tail shaft seals in, and it's all good to go. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments below what type of transmission fluid you guys use in your Miatas. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.